Hello people of the internet, I'm Zolrak Dragon and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories Reverse Rebirth. We entered Agrabah last time with Riku. We've beaten every room except for the boss room. So, let's get the boss room taken care of. It wants a 3 card. We'll feed it a Feeble Darkness and then we'll do Key of Beginnings. Let's see what is exactly in store for us. More likely than not, it is of course going to be a Jafar fight. Is it literally just thrusting us right into the Jafar fight? Wow. It certainly didn't hold back there. Right into it. I like that in the game. No hesitation. Just giving us the Jafar fight straight off the bat. Come on. Oh, you son of a biscuit, Jafar. I can't even reach that. And I don't have an 8 cards to counter. Ouch. Ouch. Stop it, Jafar. Stop it! Stop it, you jerk! Oh, shoot. I was still stuck on the 8 attack that he was using. Will you freaking hit Iago there, Riku? Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Ouch. Riku.
Like it?
I don't like that I have to attempt to break to do anything. And why do you not do jumping strikes, Riku? They're not that hard to do, man. I have to actually jump for you to do any jumping strikes, which is kind of sort of ridiculous. Okay, we got a Mickey card. We'll save it for if it comes down to it.
Your Majesty! Come on!
Thank you, Mickey. That was mainly just to break Jafar's grip on me. There we go. That's the way. I like it. Oh shit! Just run, Riku. Run. Just roll, Riku. Roll. Every hit we're taking is increasing our D point count. Oh, there we go. I don't like that we're taking damage here, but
Darkness!
MM Miracle. Instantly trigger this. Okay, Dark Firaga. Oh, you douche. Manipulating the environment so that I wouldn't be able to actually hit your thing. You know what, though? There's nothing you can do to stop me when I'm in the darkness. The darkness gave me the power to destroy you. Jafar. I forgot his name there for a minute, which is kind of sad. Alright. And we got a level up from it. Sweet. And we get the Jafar Genie card. Sweet. I'll take it. We need more attack power. Probably. Most definitely. Yeah, attack power is the way to go here. I feel like we might not have a problem with reaching max level on this one. Did you literally spit me out? You don't even spit me out at the Conqueror's Respite proper. You just spit me out right where I was at. Come on, game. Be classier than that. Well, Riku's story is definitely more streamlined inside of the worlds, at least. I mean, maybe if we do this fast enough, we'll be able to knock out the beginning rooms of the next world if there's not a lot of them. I mean, really. I don't even think that took us 5 minutes at most. Maybe 10. Which is kind of sad. I mean, it's sad in a way, but it's also impressive in another. It's sad that they... I mean, I don't want to say they fell short, because Riku's gameplay is definitely different than Sora's. But at the same time, we zoomed through this world, and the Jafar fight, I mean, at least the Maleficent fight had a little bit of context with it. But versus Jafar, it was just like, oh, you appear before me, now you die. And that was pretty much it. That was the entirety of the battle there, which is kind of disappointing. Alright, I guess we are moving on to the next floor. Woot. And no story upon entering this area. We do have Jafar Genie. Stop enemies from breaking the card, so that hasn't changed at least. Keep moving forwards, I guess. Are we gonna get a cutscene here? Yes, there we go. Actual story. We found the story, Stanley.
I have identified the scent. It is Riku.
Riku, you say? Has he emerged from the realm of darkness?
I don't know how you guys know me.
His existence, it was once doubled in the darkness.
Fascinating. That's why you mistook him for the superior. The dark power given to Riku facilitated his escape from its realm.
What I want to know is why he appeared here in Castle Oblivion.
So would I.
That's really quite simple. His existence resonates with that of another hero.
Ah, I see.
Sora is in the castle?
He arrived earlier. Marluxia is already using Naminé's unique powers to meddle with Sora's heart.
Without even bothering to consult us.
It seems he desperately wants the Keyblade Master for himself. What a foolish plan indeed. Sora's is not such an interesting existence. The entity that holds true value is Riku, the hero of darkness.
Hero of Darkness. That's a first. Well, I mean, I could end this video off here. It'd be a really short one, though, but I'm gonna check how much time we've got left. I imagine it's quite a bit, and then we'll enter the next floor, I suppose, in the same video that we beat a boss. Yeah. With almost 22 minutes left, yeah, we can definitely do probably Monstro. At least the base floors, or at least the base battles, obviously showcase the new enemies. We didn't really gain any new abilities, but, I mean, let's see. The Jafar card and anything else new, maybe? I guess? I don't know. We'll find out what we got to work with on this floor. Keep beginnings again. Now, you see, this I don't understand. Riku was actually inside of Monstro, so we should have had at least some initial opening cutscene, and yeah, there's just this room at the very end, which means that, again, we're ending, there's not going to be any story in this room except for the boss battle. It's kind of a shame. Alright, we got Search Ghost. Absorbs enemy HP when attacking and striking with attack cards, or fewer items are dropped. And then we have the Jafar, Genie, and Dragon Maleficent cards. Okay. See about any new enemies in this floor, at least. Thus far, nothing really except for the flyers. Can't discount the flyers there. Oh. Oh. Multiples. Okay, so the big guy is a 5. Oh, that's an interesting thing. We got somebody we can break for a level 5, so we can check out the next shot thing, not shot lock, but duel thing. I cannot wait until we encounter another one of those dudes. I mean, I imagine they did the same thing on the last floor, but I just focused on killing them fast, so I never found out. But this is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so that stops them. Dragon Maleficent is probably the way we want to go here. Oh, just me! Hello. Oh god, I don't have a 9. Oh, I did have a 9 in Mickey. What is a friggin' base Heartless doing with a 9 value card?
Come on!
And you guys are only 3. That's a shame. No, I'm not friggin' fooling you. Okay, I think that we might need to go into Far for our card selection. Because while Maleficent does give us overwhelming power, our cards are getting broken quite a bit.
Like it!
So yeah, Jafar might be the pathway to take rather than Maleficent here. And... any enemies here, or... Yep, we got 1. We got a single enemy on this little thing. Oh, we got a big guy. I want to trigger a duel between me and you, big boy. So, you just stand there looking pretty. And I will kill everything else so that we can duel. Okay, and I want to make sure I'm fully reloaded here. And now... ouch, come on. There we go, there's our 3. Of course, now it switches to a 1. There we go. 6, 3, 7, 5. There we go, Maelstrom.
Like it!
Okay, so Maelstrom is pretty much Riku spitting like a top before performing an uppercut. Okay, that's good to know at least. We found out what another one of Riku's dual skills are.
Take this!
We still have yet to see Dark Aura from the Dark Mode,
Like it!
but that's because we have yet to actually have a deck with 3 9 cards in it. Yeah, we still don't have such a deck. And until we get it, Riku's last slight is outside of our reach. Of course, there's still the Dark Dual Slights that we have yet to utilize, but those will be a lot harder to pull off because that would imply us going into Dark Mode more often than we do. Come on. I mean, especially with tougher enemies, too. We're breaking our cards more often, and we can't... well, actually... can we reorganize our deck? We cannot. Dang it! It's a shame. It'd be so much easier to, like, play. Maybe that's the point, though. Maybe the downside of Riku having a fully loaded deck is that you can't, like, modify it so you always pull off your slights perfectly, or so you always have a good response ready. You actually have to dig if you want a specific slight. Yeah, that makes mild amount of sense. Actually, it makes more mild amount of sense. That makes a fairly significant amount of sense. I kind of do wish, though, that D points would carry between the battles, especially when it comes to the higher level battles, because, I mean, we're barely getting any D points anymore with how strong our enemies are. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. They're a lot stronger than before, which makes it a lot tougher to actually successfully go into Dark Mode. Because they've got higher level cards, and I don't always have higher level cards than them. I mean, I suppose Feeble Darkness will allow us that. And, you know, maybe with Martial Waking, we have a better chance of utilizing Dark Aura, because every one of our cards is a 2-value boost. But, I mean, that's something we'd have to test. And while I do like testing, it's not something I want to spend a whole video on trying. But, I mean, do we even have a strong? We have Martial Waking. We need to use an exact one card here. We'll do a teeming darkness, I suppose. Then we can see if this room, like, at the corner here is Conqueror's or Spider Knot. Yeah. And it seems like it is. Oh boy. Hot Spider again. Haven't seen one of those since, well, Agrabah.
Take this!
At least we shouldn't have to worry too much
Like
in this room about our enemies.
Just me!
3.
Out of my way!
Wow. Impulse wiped all out. That's kind of sad. Okay, so it will eventually lock us down to taking certain things. That is good to know. I was worried about what I was going to do with all that freedom they were handing me there. Okay. Throw that on this little dude, and then we slice and dice, and we get to moving.
Take this!
I mean, I don't know. Riku's... I know I'm just talking about Riku's story here and not really trying to make a conversation with you guys, but Riku's story being so much fast-paced, it's putting me in, like, a mildly awkward position here. Like, I don't know if I should stick with my whole, trying to do 2 videos per room thing and only show you guys the, like, occasional fight, or with how fast-paced Riku is and how well he can clear out the enemies, I shouldn't just, like, fight all the enemy, or just record fighting everything I can, and then show you guys the end result of it. Because, I mean, that seems fairly attractive option for me. Maelstrom here.
Take this!
That was easy. Maelstrom seems to break his guard, by the way, I should mention. Another strong initiative card. Okay. You just take me up to the highest floor here. No point in that. But yeah, I mean... There's really no point in not showcasing the combat. If I don't showcase the combat, then I'm just gonna, like, quite literally zoom through some of these rooms. It'll be ridiculous how fast we move. The pace is gonna just be record-setting almost. Okay, probably not record-setting, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? It'll be a very fast-paced series, and, you know, while I do agree fast-paced series can be good, and maybe that is what the Kingdom Hearts series needs on my channel, just, I don't know. It's a tough decision, but, I mean, I'd ask for your guys' feedback too, and I always do want to ask for your feedback, but most of the time, I don't get your guys' feedback until it's too late and I've already made a decision. I mean, there are some cases where that's not the case, and you guys manage to talk to me before I get off onto another recording session, but those cases are far and few between, to be honest. Sad, but true. Oh, I wanted to trigger dark mode.
Darkness!
There we go. I want to try and initiate a dark duel with someone. And probably not this. Oh, I guess we're going up against Search Ghost here. Alright, Dark Impulse. Larger shockwave. Well, that's mildly disappointing. Anything else? Oh, yep. Hello. Take a hit, and then, yeah. But yeah, I mean, back to what I was saying. Well, I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. It's too late more often than not. I mean, with this series, it wouldn't be too late. If you guys give me your feedbacks, like, before I record the next few sessions. But still, sooner feedback would be better, because as it currently stands, I'm just tempted to just, record record me fighting, rambling on about whatever I've got in my head at the time, and just stopping after a half hour. But I mean, that also has downsides on my side as well. In the whole, I try and make sure I'm at a moment's reprieve, or at least able to continue recording for another session before I end a recording off. So, I mean, both sides have their ups and downs. The whole record only an occasional fight in a room and full boss fights, but I mean, unless we get some more boss fights soon, it's gonna be pretty redundant. There we go.
Out of my way!
Impulse, my mistake. I forgot that we weren't in dark mode there. Which is a note of like to me, because dark mode is definitely a good mechanic to be added into the game. It gives Riku his own unique air, I guess. I mean, when you think of darkness, you don't really think of the hero of the darkness, like Vexen said. You think evil, badness, oh gosh, don't kill me, sort of things. But, I mean, the idea of Riku as sort of a hero for the darkness, him mastering maybe the dark mode, would actually be appropriate for him, so I mean, maybe utilizing dark mode isn't as bad of a thing as I originally stated, and how, oh, we will be the hero, we will reject the darkness and embrace the light. But, I mean, if Riku's the hero of darkness, then why reject his destiny? Darkness doesn't need to be evil. It's just often portrayed as that. Heck, I mean,
Take this!
I know I've about Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, but that's because not only am I big into it right now, or mildly into it right now, but I was pretty big into it when I was a kid, and a series that aired like prominently during my childhood was Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I mean, during the second season, it was the main antagonist, spoiler alert, by the way, the light of destruction. The light was the bad guy there. Then it was revealed in the third season that the main character contained a power called the Gentle Darkness. And I mean, that was sort of my first introduction to the idea that not all light is good and not all dark is bad. And I mean, with how some heroes are portrayed in today's society, that's very much becoming a more prominent thing, too. But, I mean, for Kingdom Hearts to do it, it is definitely not what one would expect. I mean, when you think Kingdom Hearts, you think Disney with combat, maybe. Or, I don't know. What are your first thoughts when you think of Kingdom Hearts? I mean, my first thoughts always go back to Simple and Clean, because that was the song that always used to play during the commercial trailers for it. And I was really hoping to eventually play the game when I was a younger kid. I never really could afford it, so I never did. But, I mean, even now when I think Kingdom Hearts, it always goes back to the theme of Simple and Clean. The song, of course. Because, well, it was a big thing. And, I mean, when you think Kingdom Hearts, after playing it, you might think, oh, the fight against the darkness. But here Riku is hero of the darkness. And they're letting you play as him and embracing the dark powers. And I mean, Birth by Sleep, while it is later on technically in the release of the series, is thematically earlier on, like way earlier on in Terra. Again, spoilers, by the way, for those of you that haven't watched my Birth by Sleep playthrough, but Terra was pretty much heavily influenced by the darkness, and he could harness it pretty darn well. And he eventually did the Keyblade inheritance ceremony with Riku, saying that Riku would pretty much one day inherit the ability to wield the Keyblade. And maybe when Terra did that, a little bit of his inner darkness passed down to Riku. I mean, maybe that's been confirmed in a later game in this series, but I mean, at least for now, that's my first headcanon, is that the reason Riku is able to utilize darkness is because he inherited that from Terra when Terra before he played, I guess, transfer ceremony or something. But, I mean, then again, one could argue that Sora usurped Riku's control for Terra's Keyblade. I mean, it is heavily implied that the Keyblade that appeared on Destiny Islands, the Kingdom Key, was originally meant for Riku. But because he wasn't there, Sora's heart accepted it instead because of the fact that he currently is playing Host X. So I mean, who knows? There's a lot of ways that the series could go. I've only played a bit of Kingdom Hearts 2, so I mean, I do know somewhat who Nominate is, but this or Chain of Memories is definitely giving me a better like picture of what happened in Castle Oblivion because I mean I'm not gonna spoil anything with 2, but I was very confused at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 as to what the hell what the heck? No cursing in this series. I was very confused as to what was going on. But, I mean, as we played through Chain of Memories, things become a lot clearer to me. And also from playing Birth by Sleep before playing Kingdom Hearts 1, the story becomes a little bit clearer there, too. At least I think so. And I mean, I know a lot of people would probably say Birth by Sleep maybe last in the series since it was the released, I believe, but I mean, to me, it makes sense to play it in a timeline aspect. You don't understand the future or the present until you understand the past. And while I suppose people could look at Birth by Sleep as just like solving some of the unanswered questions of the main series. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. But we're running very short on time on this episode. We literally have like 2 minutes left in this one. And we still have this Heartless to do. Yeah, this is the last one. So finish off combat here, and then we'll see if we can't make a moment's retreat. Because we definitely need one, and we can't really leave this floor without resetting it. And we don't want to reset it. No way, Jose. Alright, so that's every enemy in the teeming darkness room. It was quite literally teeming with evil. So we do have a moment's reprieve. It's 2. Ugh. Please, 3. I don't like it, but in this situation we kind of have to. Alright, so I guess that I will be ending this episode off here. Next time on Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, we will continue in Monstro, beating up every Heartless that is causing him indigestion, and seeing where the story leads here. Maybe we will actually get like a flashback, considering Riku did actually have some interaction with Sora in this world. But for now, I've been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave me some feedback in the form of a like or a comment. If you guys want to check out some more videos by me, be sure to check out my channel below. And if you like what you see, drop me a subscription. Outside of all that though, I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day, everybody.